Pacheco. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get the chance to make it a one-score game before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So the Chiefs going for 2 once again. They'll try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Staying on the ground with Harris. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Warren quick on the draw. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. He's back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Stays upright. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Pacheco. He cuts it to the right sideline. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And he cuts it back right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Harris once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough with this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running behind center with Harris. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Stopped at the line, and that forces them into a 4th and long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Looking to throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-point lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the road. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Chiefs 14.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. A run here with Harris. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off to Harris. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run with Harris. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, Brock, I know that every quarterback has made this throw at some point, but come on, letting it go. Do you ever expect a Hail Mary to work out?
You're praying for it. That's why it's called a Hail Mary. And I'll let you in on a little secret too, Kate. This is the one time you actually watch the ball. Right, many of the other throws, you're looking at receiver, the zone. Not this one. This one's like a long drive contest. You let it rip, you hit it and throw it as far as you can, and you don't mind watching it, and you love it when it falls in your guys' hands.
They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Chiefs 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Warren quick on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on 3rd and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't, and this defense responded.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. cross is gonna cook here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Mahomes now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender coming away with it. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Najee takes this one. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down. They give now to Najee. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Here's Harris. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.